Hello people, welcome back to Follow That. Hope you're doing well. Now then, Unconventional Warfare. Mission number 5, Los Santos Mercenaries. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I have to admit, kind of got a new interior to work our way through on that surf farm. At least I've never been in there before. And this is my top tip. So, having done it a few times now, you don't have to parachute directly into it. You can call your mechanic and order a vehicle. So I've got the Duke of Death. Order an armoured vehicle. So Duke of Death or Karuma if you have it. Unfortunately it won't let you bring your tank, which would have been hilarious. And this means that rather than trying to work your way through or land on the roof and going down, which is what I did first time around, this thing takes so much punishment. So you have to shoot out that little thing by the door. This one opens. Yes, rather than them to work your way around on foot, which, I don't know, it depends what your shooting skills like. You might actually quite enjoy that. But coming to it the next time, I couldn't really be bothered to just use the cover and go around slowly and slowly. And this is a way better way. So much quicker. You can just drive straight up to the door. You don't even really need to take out these guys. You can just go straight up to the door and go straight in. I wasn't quite sure if they'd respawn. I think it's different guards that spawn in. But either way, anyway, doesn't matter too much. Here we go. So you see, when you get near, that yellow icon turns to green, and then you can get out, walk up to the door, use the keypad. There you go. I guess that's why it's worth taking out most of them around here, because otherwise you just get shot when you're doing this by multiple of them. But someone's still attacking me there. I don't know what that plus 30 thing is there in the middle of the screen. What is that? Who knows? Okay. Keypad on at the door. Don't have to do one of those stupid little hack sequences. Right, so there's a couple of ways you can do this. One is if you are spotted by the guards, you can wait here and about 4 or 5 come up those stairs and you can just blow them away. That takes out a lot of the guys that are around you, which is really handy. Or, if you look, you're basically in stealth to start with. So, if you don't get spotted, and you will if you basically walk towards them along that walkway, they will spot you. You can try and do it in stealth. Now, I've tried a few times and I've never been able to do it, partly because it's, look at that, straight away, partly because it's so hard to spot them in this darkness. But, I think my tip for this is that one of the nice things about these guards is they come to you. So if you take out one, there we go. So you get a swarm of them around you. So rather than working your way through them one by one, you can just get in a position with some good cover. And actually, to be fair, this is pretty terrible cover. Right, so there's a guy coming up there. Come on, fire, oh dear. It wasn't a great bit of cover. Particularly with incendiary ammo. Oh dear, I made a mess of this. But anyway, I think we're okay. Come on. Wow, I should have done that way smoother. So you've got these long corridors that you can walk through that give you cover, and just need to keep an eye on the map for who's around you when you come out, basically. I mean, that's the most useful thing that I can say about those. Or you can go, this is what I did later on, was essentially check where they are, take out one of the other guys, and then wait for the others to storm you. There we go, so taking ones out in that area. And it is worth, particularly if you're going on one side on the route, it's worth taking out every guard because you'll need to take them out when you come back. With the exception of when you go back to that little circle with the stairs, a new bunch of guards spawn in there. But anyway, there you go. You see that little corridor you can walk through? So we've got these guys here. Now I've taken out those guys. The other ones come out from cover. Perfect. So we've got, I think, almost all of them around our guy. Here he is, and he will just follow you all the way. So here, because I've taken out the guards, I just went route 1, and we're into this area. There's a guy hiding just inside the stairwell, so we can take him out, and it's worth picking out these other guards, because otherwise, if you try and do this, bang! That was very, very quick, considering how much armour I had on. But anyway, come back to it now. I'll be being a little bit more careful, checking the radar in terms of who's around. Go and collect. You've got to bump into him again to reactivate him. So use these corridors for cover. Right, and then when we get to here, I'm just going to actually take a little bit more time. Someone there. There we go. I think those are the two guys that took me out last time. Oh, damn, I missed them, I think you said. So there's someone around that corner, but... Okay, so basically the coast is clear, so we can do a run for it. Up the stairs, and then actually you don't have to worry about RV getting shot, unlike some of the other missions. Which one is it? Is it the auto shop one? Where he's hacking into something where you have to take care of him? Alright, now we spawn out here. Now, although it's pointing you that way, you don't have to go that way. You can go the other way. So I'm calling in my vehicle again, and that'll make it nice and easy. But you can go out this way. Look, those doors will open. Boom. Go over this wall. You don't have to do the shootout at all. And I was hoping that RV would follow me. He seems to have stopped. Anyway, there's my car. Perfect. And like I said, because he doesn't take damage, it doesn't have a little damage meter for him. Get out of my way! Because he doesn't take damage, you can just leave him there. And then come around again when you're ready. Right. So, go through these doors. Boom, boom, boom. Again, you have to... Oh no, that one is actually open. You didn't have to blast the little box by the gate again. So there he is. Somewhere around here. He is... Oh, so he managed to get on top of the crate. He couldn't go over the wall. Come on, man. Do better. Right, so now, because we've got the armoured Duke of Death, that will just get us out of here, because there's quite a lot of guys around here that will do some proper damage. Normally you have to be quite careful, but there we go, get rid of that box there. That came in the other way. Look how much punishment this thing takes. And then we go straight over the hill and get reunited with our Avenger. So like I say, first time I did this, I did it on foot the whole way, including that bit, and then I stole a car from that car park back there, and it took a long time and it was quite hard work, but you can do it that way. Like I say, the armoured car, call your mechanic or set it as your personal vehicle, call it in. It is by far and away the easiest way of doing it, I think. If you've got a better way, let other people know in the comments. Right, then here we go. So, into the seat. And then, I think with this, a couple of things I didn't realise to start with. One is you can just hold your finger on the trigger and it does rapid fires. You don't need to bother with aiming, really. And the other thing is you've got the two different camera views. So there we go. So we flip to the other one, and then you'll see the other vehicles. And you see your Avenger health. Bottom right, so you just got to keep an eye on that. But essentially with the guns on this thing and the amount of punishment it can take, it's really just a case of just working your way around the cameras, spotting who's there, holding down the fire button, and then, was that me shooting my own Avenger? I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I haven't really taken much damage. Here we go. It's that guy. The next guy, I think you have to take out about 10 or so, and then we start flying away. And there we go. I think that's it. Is our guy going to fly away now? Pretty much. But you're basically done. So it's quite a fun little mission. I quite enjoyed it, I have to admit. So I know there's been a lot of negativity around this DLC, but I actually quite like the missions. I don't appreciate all of the vehicles being taken away, but the actual missions, they're kind of fun. A little bit hard that you need to spend a bit of time thinking about how to do them. Hopefully watching videos like mine to give you some tips and then telling other people in the comments. But I think they've been quite fun. I think it's kind of quite cinematic, this one. And I like the darkness of that server farm that was down there. Anyway, there you go. Hope that helped you out, and I'll see you for the final installment very soon. Alright, take care people. Speak to you soon.